you and your colleagues created an outstanding institution. There is no other institution in the country, especially in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, which is being ranked among the top 10, even among the top 5 institutions. And this institution, starting with nothing 25 years ago, is now ranked among the top 10 nationally. And certainly it has a lot to do with how the whole thing was set up. And we had outstanding leadership of Narendra Huja, Rajiv Sangal, and P.J. Narayanan. We were very fortunate to have long-term outstanding directors who were able to lead the institution to its current level of excellence. And they could not have done it if the original structure of a non-profit society running it, that was set up by Srin Raju and his associates. And we had 2 outstanding civil servants, AIS officers, Mr. Chandrasekhar and Mr. Ajay Sahani, who, in fact, Ajay Sahani stayed on as special officer for the institute for 5-6 years, or maybe even 10 years, I don't know. So what we are kind of hoping to hear from you is, where do we go from here, if you have any thoughts? And what I'd like to do is ask Ramesh to come back and then take over and ask questions and comments, and then later on we'll take comments from the audience.
Sure, sir. So we asked, like you saw the video, we did reach out to the students and just have them send us the questions in advance, so that they can think. If suddenly, if you ask in the room, they may not be able to come up with a good question. So we had a lot of interest, sir. Normally when we do that, we get maybe 15-20 questions. We got over 60 questions in the last 2 days since we reached out. And so we picked a few of those, sir. I will just ask those first, and then my colleague, Professor Aftab is here, faculty. He'll go around and get a few more questions in the room. You should get 2 mics. So let me just pick from some of the questions that were asked earlier, sir. So, Professor Rajedi kind of alluded to this already, but the question from one of our faculty, Deepak, is, you had a vision for IIIT when you started it. When you see it now after 25 years, how much has the vision been fulfilled?
No, I'm very happy. Things are happening positively. I really appreciate all the dean and also other faculty members and also students for extraordinary work. It is rated 1 among top 10. That is an incredible achievement. I really appreciate all of you. And at the same time, here I wanted to tell you the success story. When I started information technology, nobody understood properly. I used to talk about cell phone and also deregulation telecommunication sector. It took for me so much of time to push things. And at the same time, today if you see, earlier we had only 20-25 engineering colleges. Where you are now, it is Rangad district. This district didn't have 30 to 40 high schools. Today in this district, minimum 150 or 100 engineering colleges are there. At that time, everybody told me, why you are going so many engineering colleges? Even we didn't have faculty members. I made it very clear, okay, doesn't matter, time is very important. First mover advantage we should not lose. Postgraduate students will teach graduate students, and they will obtain PhDs afterwards. Then PhDs will come for teaching. All these things we have done. Today I am very happy. 25 years, if you see Hyderabad, on knowledge economy, Telangana state is getting highest per capita income in the country itself within 25 years' time. That is the power of knowledge economy. And also information technology, biotechnology, plus pharma, plus finance with infrastructure integration. That is how we brought it. Even our Samshabad airport for connectivity, everything. Here I wanted to tell you, to get one company at that time, very difficult. Hyderabad means it is only a rural and semi-urban. So no institutions, companies used to come. Even smaller companies, at that time only Wipro, TCS not yet emerged, Infosys also slowly coming, even Satyam, one promoter from here only. These are all the companies. I wanted to attract Microsoft. Reason is, Microsoft at that time is a flagship institution. If I get Microsoft, then every entire world will know, then everybody will come to Hyderabad. It took for me so much of time to break through. Fortunately, Bill Gates visited India. Then I asked him, I will meet. He said, I don't have any work with politicians. Then I told him, I am having some work with you, I want to meet you. Then with great difficulty, with a recommendation, Vaisnar was the ambassador at that time. I remember very well. He said, I am going for cocktail party, you can join, or otherwise I will give you 5 minutes. I prepared a beautiful presentation. Everybody discouraged me. You are preparing all these things, who will say this? You may not have time. But when I started a presentation, because I was a politician at the time, never he has seen this type of presentation from a politician. Even PowerPoint presentations are also new at that time. Then by seeing that, he spent with me 45 minutes. Then I thought, I have 1 hour him. Then he asked me, what do you want? I told only one thing at that time. I don't want any personal favor from you. You have to recognize India's talent on information technology. Reason is very simple. Mathematics were very strong. Zero is invented by Indian only. Number 2, British, while taking even Kohinoor, they left English to us. We are very strong in English. These two are deadly combination for information technology. Then he was totally convinced. Then he told me, what can I do for you? First, only one thing, if at all it is possible for you, start your development center in Hyderabad. Then I said, it's very difficult. I didn't think. You are embracing me, but I am assuring you, if at all I start any development center outside Seattle, first I will consider Hyderabad. Then, even then I didn't leave him at that time. I went all the way to Seattle. Then all the way to Davos. 3-4 meetings we discussed. Finally, he decided to come to Hyderabad. Ultimately, Hyderabad person has become Microsoft president or CEO today. You can see the journey. This is where I am saying first mover advantage on information technology. Because of our inherent strength, Indians got it. In that, 30% are Telugu people because of first mover advantage. I am very happy. We produced 3 IT secretaries from Andhra Pradesh. One is Chandrasekhar, one is Satyanarayana, one is Ajay Sahani, who worked here as a director. Director at the time, special officer. All 3 has become IT secretaries in Delhi. That is the power of Andhra Pradesh first mover advantage again. Even secretaries also, IT is from Andhra Pradesh. So this is how we visualized everything.
So a related question one of our students had asked, sir. I'm not sure if it's true though, I haven't heard of it, but she says, Chennai was considered by Microsoft. How did you convince Microsoft to not do Chennai and do it in Hyderabad?
No, nobody visualized to ask him at that time. That is very early stage. So I was able to, first of all, nobody had a thought to invite him. So first I got an idea, immediately I met him, but with persuasion we got it. That is not correct.
So we just heard some screams outside. I think some of our students are watching the Chandrayaan launch. So looks like it's landed. So I think,
Yeah.
so
Ramesh, the rough descent is successfully over. There are 4 modules. One of the modules is successfully over.
okay, so it's not landed yet.
It's
Okay.
not, yeah.
So
We are-
now that you took over, please, let's get one question.
Fingers
from the-
crossed, but yeah.
Yeah. Some more time we have to wait with tension or enthusiasm.
Introduce yourself.